Oh, sorry, Halsan. I am gonna go to the camp. Yeah, so this is actually a retry. I tried going in there without camping, and I made it through the battle, but Halsan did not. So I wanted to see if I could maybe come to the camp and rest and kind of, regain all my spell slots and maybe switch out uh, character, maybe Lae'zel, maybe see, have kind of another melee character, just so I don't have so many range characters. But let's see what oh yeah, old Volo's doing. Forgot, told him to go to the
My
camp.
good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking.
I had
The
noticed.
druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought with him.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flare, I have killed one.
That can't be.
I killed a mind flare in its lair aboard a nautiloid.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have, and the mind flare infected me with a parasite.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Ceramorphosis. Tell me more.
I can't attest to the specifics,
Ceramorphosis.
but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I won't rid of this thing by any means necessary.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okay, reward for rescuing Volo. And Volo's decided to remain in our camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. I could see how it could come in handy. Blazer of Benevolence. Meteor Rhymes. Inspiring allies using Bardic. Inspiration you gain 4 temporary hit points. Okay, so it's a Bard outfit. Well, I don't know if I'll be needing that with any of my characters. Anybody that I'll be recruiting? I'm not sure. Make it a Bard, so I'll hang on to it. Hey, it's late. It seems like forever since I have talked to her.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
What if those are the tastiest? You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Well, maybe not my first, but... I've never heard of your condo capture. Okay, I guess this is kind of like, oh, I can make up my own history sort of options here. Let's go with 2. I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck.
Nice.
You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
Well, Githyanki
That
sound like a
large,
really nice
fleshy
people.
nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Look who's talking. Really, thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Why do you keep turning your very, very small nose up of everything? Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche.
Is it a knife or a sword?
Well, to observe more and question less.
Is that Githyanki for a sword? Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Well, that does sound awful, but that's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
No, don't you worry.
Find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I'd like you to join me.
You've no room. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
I guess that means Asterion. Sorry, pal. Her words, not mine. What's going on, Gale?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, well, I would keep him around, but I guess there's nothing new. There might be something some artifact he can, I can do without, but...
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
It does seem odd. It seems like he said something like, oh, I can absorb the power, but the artifact itself remains intact, but you still, if you give him something to absorb, consume, he still destroys the atom anyway, so... tell me about yourself.
So tell, I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay. What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
I'm pretty sure death's gonna follow us wherever we go. I think it's better if you stay here in camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Alright, easy, you drama queen. Please, just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Okay. Oh, well, got some experience and more inspiration. I'm guessing that's for talking to him, not dismissing him.
Or have you so quickly forgotten?
I don't know what Zoru is.
My people, and where we find Githyanki, we will find their creche.
Like, I've heard a lot of names since I started this game. I can't keep them all straight. Just join me for now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, alright, she gained all... She must, They must, scale to your level, any party members that haven't been around for a while.
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Char's warriors, care to elaborate?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
How do they prove themselves worthy?
There was a proving ground of sorts. A place where initiates sought to complete Lady Shah's trials and make a sacrifice in her name. But that place is lost now. Some even wonder if it ever truly existed. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Oh, quite a few options here. That's a change from the other members. That artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
Admiral Conviction, though, I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Oh, I have faith. I would just like a few more answers about that thing. How can you go to all this trouble and not understand why?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
So they can just wipe away the memories of all their followers so they won't have any objections to whatever missions they'll get sent on. That's convenient. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
She sounds very defensive about everything. About her religion, about her mission. What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
She's definitely defensive about quite a few things regarding her goddess. But she also sounds like she kind of has some doubts too, so I might be just reading a little too much into it. How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I guess that can be true. So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Yeah, I didn't really mean to sound accusatory or anything like that, but yeah, she's definitely an enigma wrapped up in a mystery, or vice versa. I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Honestly, I don't know enough about Shars or her worshippers to know if I have an issue, but I have no problem with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Even if I rolled a 2,
Very
I've been successful.
Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Not a word. Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Figuratively or literally naked? How exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Yeah, it doesn't sound so great, but I don't know. Guess I need to, well, no, learn more about it before I pass judgment. I won't cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
And I'm not just saying that to get on her good side. Well, not entirely. I want to get to know you more,
You already
Shadowheart.
know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Selûnites haven't told me anything. Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Sure. That's exactly it. Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
You've had your memory suppressed? That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Reward you with what already is yours. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I've asked her to talk about our journey so far already, so probably nothing new there, but, oh. Now who is this? Withers?
We meet again, as predicted.
Oh, it's that guy from the sarcophagus.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Did he say he was joining us? I don't remember that. Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
You couldn't even give me one. Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
Okay. You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
What, like summons? Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Oh, okay, so they... I don't know, they must... I guess they're pissed at the Absolute? Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Didn't answer my question. Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
He can bring back my permadeath characters? God, I wish I'd known that before. Could have saved myself some re-recording time. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Yeah, okay. I won't look a gift MacGuffin in the mouth. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
And I can change my class too? A 200 coin to bring back. That's actually not that bad. I'm probably going to do whatever I can to keep people from permanently dying. But if I ever slip up and forget to save for a long, long time, then that's definitely an option. Changing class too. That's also something. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just noticing at the very bottom, there's an option to attack him. Has that been there for every conversation I've had and I just now noticing it? That can't be. I don't remember that. Okay, I'll have to talk to somebody else. What about the hirelings? Let's see. That's outrageous.
Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
Okay. Leave. This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change a class for a price, of course. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by the summoning the hirelings. Are they extra party members, or are they just dudes that tag along with you? I don't even, how much gold do I have? 1,000. That's quite a bit. Maybe it wouldn't be... What is this? Oh, magic mirror. Oh, you know what I think this is? I think I can change my appearance with this. I believe that's exactly what this is. Yep, yep. Yeah, I remember reading this in one of the patch notes that they released between when I first bought this game and now that I've actually started to get into it. Okay, looks like I can change up quite a bit, including my my identity and my face. Boring. Maturity. Oh yeah, that's like, it's like the age of your face and whatnot. Scars. I already got badass scars. I'll keep the tats. I might change those later. You know, for now, I think I'm gonna just take the piercings off. I really don't know what I was doing with piercings, because I don't usually put those on any of my male created characters, but I guess I was just trying to go for the aristocrat look. I want to see if that attack option is
I'm listening.
No. I'm sure there was others that I've talked to where I've had that option. I just didn't notice it. Oh, what's this? Traverse chest. A few things in here. Mask of the Shapeshifter. Magic of this mask comes from its gory provenance and makes it perfect for the discerning actor, sleuth, or person with a mirror and time to kill. So you can use the Shapeshift spell. Okay, so I guess, yeah, certain classes can learn that, I think. I don't know exactly what it does, besides change your appearance. I mean, I know what it does, I just don't know what the best application for it would be. Oh, is this just, I guess I should have looked in there, see what's in there. Peculiar clothing chest. I guess I'll take all of them, but now I'm encumbered, so. What's everybody else's? Okay, that's looking fine. I'm gonna say Lazelle's probably got a lot of strength. She can hold a lot. Start giving her weapons. In fact, there might be actually, since it's been so long since I played as her, there might actually be some stuff I have that I can give her to equip. What was this again? Speak with dead. Actually, that's actually pretty useful. I'm gonna equip that. Let's mix it up. Get something to Shadow Heart too. Toxin. Yeah, these are potions and stuff. Can I see what that looks like? Oh. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just stick with the stick with the old homely clothes. I may, you know what? I think that would look pretty good.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
That might look pretty good at, on old, what's her name? Oh, she's got her own clothes. Hey, she looks good in those. Let's see what these look like. Oh, that is very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep those, I'll let her wear those. I'll put her on the, her own clothes. I wonder what the little X means. What is the difference? I wonder what the difference between place in world and drop item is.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I wonder, let's see, drop item. Okay, yeah, it just picks it up. Now let's see what place in world does. Oh, okay. Oh, I can manually place in the world. I think set it on objects like that. Yeah, it just tosses it. Yeah, I'll pick that up for now. I want to sell that eventually if I ever see a merchant again. It's been 82 years. Piano. Play it. No, I guess not. I wonder if that doesn't make a sound, or it might be. I do notice every now and then I'm kind of having sound issues in this game, so that might be what's going on there. Okay, let's level up old Lazale. Should get a few actions. Action surge. Pretty bare bones for that level. Alright, specialization. Battlemaster, Eldritch, Knight, or Champion. Oh, that sounds cool. I might have to think about changing that for my guy. Although I wonder, see, I wonder what if you change your class. I wonder if it redistributes your attribute points. Because if I'm gonna have stats that are favorable for a warlock, then I'm probably not gonna bother changing. Champion, you approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. Okay. Battlemaster, as a paragon of tactical superiority, you employ a wide array of combat maneuvers to dominate every fight. Kind of. Superiority dice 4. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 4. At fighter level 10, these dice become d10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and are extended upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after short or long rest. Let's go with Battlemaster. Commander Strike. Disarming attack. Distracting strike. Evasive footwork. Feinting attack. Goading attack. Dealing time to go try and attack you. That'd be a good one to pull aggro with. Maneuvering attack, spin a spirited dice, make an attack as an additional. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. Will not provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay. Menacing attacks. Precision attack. Pushing attack. Spin a spirit attack to make an attack that is initiative. Like 15 feet. Okay, that'd be interesting. Rally. Spinning spirit attack. 8 temporary hit points. Bolts for resolve. Riposte. When asked to stop creature initiative. Sweeping attacks. Take one foot once. Trip attack. Okay. Some really interesting ones here. I like that one. Just for possibly, drawing attention from an enemy. That possibly frightens the target. I'm curious about this precision attack. It seems like you can spin a superiority die to add it to the result of an attack roll. Sounds like you get a stack up a lot of damage with that. But there's also the sweeping attack looks interesting. I think I'll get that. Rally, that could be pushing attack. I'm gonna go with this pushing attack. I feel like that could be pretty handy. Get the Yankee Psionics jump. Triple a creature's jumping distance. Oh, cool. A new feat. Okay. What a surprise. Cannot take actions or reactions. Right. That's actually... If I get a... maybe for my next feat for Stizzy, whenever he levels up again, I may invest in Alert. Athlete. Okay, that would be pretty handy. Charger sounds useful. I don't think I'll be using crossbow within melee range too much. I just use her melee. I'm not sure if fighters choose too many finesse weapons. Dual wielding would be fun, but I don't know if I want to invest in that quite so early. Maybe later on. Excuse me. That actually seems really good. I could do that. Guess I could invest in that and learn 2 more maneuvers if I wanted to. Oh, that seems very fitting for her. I think we might have had a winner, found a winner with that one. And the rest of these. Yeah, let's go for Savage Attacker. That fits old Zell to a T, I think.
Time to rest.
Actually, it's the perfect time to rest. So let us do that. In fact, I think I'm going to call it for this one. It's kind of a weird episode. Because my previous one, I'll probably add a note in. But since I'm recording this one right after it, I forgot to mention. But I'm going to probably cut out part of my previous episode, namely towards the end, when Halson the Druid didn't make it. So I'm just going to kind of cut right before I go into the main throne room to have duke it out with Roar, whatever his name was. And then I'll just maybe just show that fight in the next episode. But for now, I think I'm going to call it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. I know this whole series is probably going to test my editing skills. And I've been wanting to learn them, wanting to get better at them for a time here. But and I know it's going to still up ending really stilted and disjointed in a lot of sections because this game seems like it involves a lot of trial and error, at least from my experience. That'll get better as I get better and I get a little more experience in this game and play a little bit longer and kind of know, the ins and outs of it and hopefully, get stronger and better and be a little bit more smoother experience. But for now, thanks for putting up with it and all that. And hopefully you stuck around this long. Hopefully you continue on forward. And I think that's going to be it for me today. This has been Joe Stizzy, and I'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.